I had what I thought was the scariest arrival in Milan. I don't speak French, I don't speak Italian, and my plan was to arrive in Milan before the sunset. But that is not what happened because while I was in Paris, waiting at the airport, my flight kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed. And the longer it got delayed, the later the evening hour came. And so I was on the plane watching the sunset and thinking, oh my gosh, I am going to arrive in Milan in the very late hour around 11 p.m., around midnight, not knowing the area where my Airbnb is, not knowing the language, and having to find the lot box to get into my Airbnb. I knew a little bit about the general area of where I was supposed to be and how I was supposed to get there because the superhost for my Airbnb was very helpful in explaining the various ways that I could get there. But ultimately, I took an Uber because it was the only way that I could get dropped off right outside the door of the Airbnb. There was no way I was going to be walking 10 minutes in the middle of the night with my luggage in a foreign country in an area I've never been before to my Airbnb. So I took an Uber, dropped me right outside the door. But then I had to figure out where the drop box was to get the key to get inside the Airbnb. I'll just say, in the dark, at night, in a place I've never been before as a solo traveler, it was probably one of the most scariest travel moments of my life. Of course, in the morning, way less scary. But back to my first night. When I arrived in my room, I was so elated and happy to finally get from Paris to Milan. My first time in Italy, I was so excited. And I absolutely adored this Airbnb. It was so cute and it was perfect for one person. I think if my husband were with me on this trip, it would have been perfect for two people as well. I just absolutely adored this location and I loved all of the little details of this Airbnb, and it was super clean. While I did not use the bidet, I absolutely used the balcony on several occasions, which is one of the reasons why I chose this Airbnb. While I definitely wanted to hop into this bed and sleep, this table needed attention. So I ordered a pizza. What else would an American order in Italy at midnight? This pizza was the most amazing pizza I ever ate. Unfortunately, where I got this pizza from, this restaurant is no longer open. My Airbnb was on the top floor, and so while I took the elevator down to get my pizza, I walked all the way up the steps to eat it because I didn't want to feel so guilty having a pizza so late. I loved this location. I had a good night's sleep, and in the morning grabbed an espresso. My son and his girlfriend came over, explored my Airbnb, helped me finish the pizza from the night before, had fun in the super old elevator, and then we went and met her family before heading off to get more espresso in a place that's kind of has normalized American coffee sized portions before we headed on over to Lake Como. This pigeon joined us eating all of the crumbs from my croissant. In my next video, we take the Grand Central Station to Lake Como. This station is the highest by volume and the second highest by passenger flow. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell as I show you more of Milan and we take you on a trip to Lake Como.